Now, where was I? From the looks of things, this fellow has caused you some trouble. As a representative of the Erebonian embassy, I sincerely apologize. Oh, it's okay. He hasn't really been a bother. Actually, he's been a big help to us in the tournament. Oliver, did you deliberately try to keep your participation in the tournament a secret from the embassy? Ha ha ha! Oh, perish the thought. No, rather, I simply never told them. How is that any different from hiding it? But okay, fine. What's done is done. Now, though, we're going back to the embassy. Yes, you're coming with me. Please, do wait a moment. We have all been invited to a delightful, indeed wondrous dinner party. Delightful and wondrous, eh? Sounds nice. Too bad you won't be attending. You're going to be confined to the embassy for a little while. Are you serious? When do I ever joke? Oh, cruel fate, I truly drive a knife into my very heart. The promise of this dinner party has been all that's helped me maintain my will to live. You know, I actually feel kind of bad for him. Is it really that big of a deal if you let him go to the party? What's your reasoning behind this? I knew I could count on you. But how lovely a thing is true friendship. Such warmth and affection, as opposed to the cruel frigidity of my schoolyard chum. I don't think you folks really understand just how serious this is, but try to picture this. A dinner party, populated by royalty and its influential guests from across the country, and also in attendance, an arrogant fool who never shuts his mouth because his foot is lodged so far into it. And if they found out this uncouth imbecile was Erebonian citizen... My beautiful and gracious comrades, why have you suddenly fallen so silent? I'm sorry, Oliver, but he does kind of have a point. Yeah, your usual behavior might not be appropriate in the royal castle. True. We wouldn't want to start the international incident, would we? What? You would turn on me so easily? The war only ended 10 years ago. Relations between our countries can still be strained at times. You'll just have to grin and bear it, Oliver. Please, Mueller, hear me out. I'm sorry that I didn't say anything before. You know, when you... This isn't a debate. My dinner party! My royal cuisine! Is this really okay? I can't say I really like it, but the facts are the facts. Well, there's nothing much we can do about it now. We'll just have to enjoy ourselves twice as much in order to make up for him not being able to join us. Oh well, I guess you're right. Let's get our stuff together and go to Grancel Castle then. Alright, should we pop up in the guild real quick? I don't think there's going to be anything new, but I guess we'll check it out anyway. I don't know, I've been kind of nervous that there's been a lack of side quests. I don't want to miss anything, because I'm pretty sure I missed a quest in this city once. But I guess everything's okay now. Nothing's there. Let's just go to the castle. We'd had to come in this direction anyway, because the castle's up north. Excuse me, sir. I just ran into you with my train of friends. Choo-choo! Alright. Castle's right up here. Oh, Grand Sally Castle. Yeah. Oh, are we going to the castle already? Just to remind you, since we're going to be staying there after the party, we won't be able to leave until tomorrow morning. Enter Grancel Castle. Well, let's show the gatekeeper our invitation then. I don't think we had to do anything else. I don't know why I'm so nervous. Probably because we don't get invitations to big events like this very often. Hey, this is the castle of Her Majesty the Queen. Unless you have official business here, you need to Hey! Hi there. We're sorry about the other day. Oh, it's you two. You're still staying in town? Yeah, we still have some business to take care of. We have a formal invitation, so by your leave, may we pass? A formal invitation? Received directly from His Grace. Whoa! It's a giant! See? Right here. Written invitation. Handed over invitation. Let's see. To Zin and his team, in appreciation for your performance in the competition, you are cordially invited to a dinner party. Okay. You guys were in the martial arts competition. Right, and I heard the winning team was led by a huge Eastern guy. So is that you? Heh, you got it. We would greatly appreciate your help. Makes sense. The head maid told us you'd be coming. You're missing someone. What happened to him? It's kind of impolite, I know, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to make it. We're the only ones coming. Ah, well, that's a pity. No matter. Please go in. Now entering Zin and Company, victors of the martial arts competition. Open the gate. Through the double steel doors. Wow. It's like the heckin' gate, but there's something more impressive about it being part of a castle. I bet it's more solid too, since it's the royal castle. That's part of why it's impregnable. Ever since the nation was established, no enemy has ever broken through the Annenberg Wall. The capital's been ravaged by war numerous times as a result of mutinies and insurrections amongst the nobles. But even then, the castle held the rebel army at bay and protected the royal family and the refugees, or so the stories say. Wow, that's pretty neat. Very much the sort of tale one would expect from a nation with such history. Now, welcome to Her Majesty's Grand Cell Castle. Go right on in. You'll be met by a welcoming party inside. Enjoy your evening. Castle foyer. Oh, how lovely. We finally made it inside the castle. Wow. You can say that again. I've never seen anything that compares to this place. It's not just pretty, it's got history. I can really feel the traditions and rules of the old kingdom here. Welcome to Grand Cell Castle. You are Zin and his team, correct? Eek, Captain Amelitha. This isn't really unexpected, but even so. That's right, we came at the invitation of the good Duke. And, you are? Haha, pardon me. I am Captain Kanan Amelitha of the Intelligence Division, head of Grand Cell Castle's defense. I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations for your championship victory. Watching the match was truly a spectacular experience. You're too kind, really. And may I say, I didn't know they made women as young and pretty as you into captains. You must do fine work. My, but you are the flatterer. But I'm not so young as your bracer friends. Estelle and Joshua Bright. It's been some time since the incident in Cease, hasn't it? Yeah, I guess it has. Quite some time. Unfortunately, the matter concerning Professor Russell is yet to be resolved. It appears that he and his granddaughter were abducted by a group of nefarious individuals. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? I'm afraid not. We left that case up to the full-fledged bracers and came to Grand Cell. We never even heard the follow-up report on it. I see. Haha, that's truly a shame. Well, with the resources of the Intelligence Division, it's only a matter of time before the culprits are arrested. Have no fear on that score. What the hell's with her? Understood. We trust you to take care of the professor. Oh, absolutely. Now, we must show you to your rooms. Shia, if you would please do the honors. Yes, ma'am. See to their needs, but do not bore them with any idle chatter. Do I make myself clear? Yes, ma'am, I understand. Haha, very good. Now, everyone, I hope you enjoy your evening. For my part, I must bid you farewell. Now that's one fine woman. I hate to say this, Zin, but your taste in women is crap. There's nothing fine about that fox-faced harpy. I think that might just be his favorite type of woman. Haha, I just tend to find that women like that turn out to be pretty good people once you peel back a few layers, so to speak. You're hopeless. Not that it matters, but you really do sound like a dirty old man sometimes. Oh, my honor. Oh, sorry about that. You were supposed to show us to our room, right? Yes, please allow me. Pardon my not saying before, but I am Shia, a maid here at the castle. I will be at your service this evening from the dinner party until the morning. If anything is not to your satisfaction, please don't hesitate to let me know. Thank you very much. Will you please show us the room, then? Certainly. It's on the second floor. Very big and empty. A couple plants, I guess, but not a whole lot of furniture in this place. Oh wow. Get a load of that chandelier. Talk about classy. Hush, Estelle. What's that way? That's the throne room. Her Majesty uses it to receive personal guests. It hasn't seen much use in the recent days, though. I see. But is the Queen's condition really that bad? Isn't the birthday celebration coming up soon? Oh no, it's just that it's the head maid who tends to her in the royal keep of late. I shouldn't speak on subjects about which I'm unfamiliar. Come on then, shall we? This is the room where you'll be staying. Please go on in. Okay. Pardon us. Holy Strigas! I never imagined we'd ever stay in a place like this. Nice! This will make a good story for later. I believe there is still some time before the party. You are free to explore the castle, but the security areas are off limits. I ask that you refrain from entering those areas. Can you be a little more specific? Most significantly, the royal keep, where the queen resides. It is a small palace of sorts built on the garden terrace on the roof. Garden terrace? That sounds nice. Haha. The terrace is where Her Majesty greets the people of Grand Selfrom during the birthday festivities. So you cannot go into the royal keep itself, but you may visit the garden terrace if you like. As for the other restricted areas, there's the Royal Guard Room and also the Treasury, I believe. The Royal Guard Room. I guess they're still wanted for questioning about all the terrorist stuff. Yes. Intel's division is currently occupying it. Entrance is restricted, so please abide by the rules. Understood. By the way, what are the others who were invited doing? They've already arrived. I imagine they're relaxing in their respective rooms. Alright. So Mayor Klaus is here too? Oh yes, he arrived some time ago. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be off. If you need anything else, please contact the first floor waiting room. Now then. Estelle and Joshua exchanged a look that went unnoticed by Zin. Hey Zin, we want to go for a walk around the castle for a little bit. We'll be back in time for the party. Huh, it must be nice to be so young. I'm worn out after the tournament. No problem, have fun. Me, I'm going to kick back and relax in this oh-so-luxurious room. We need to get as much done as we can before the party starts. First, Julia told us that we have to talk to the head maid Hilda. I'd like to say hello to the others invited, too. We likely know most of them. Alright, let's take a look around then. Is anyone in this room? Oh, looks like Mayor Maybell. Mayor Maybell. And Lilla. Joshua. Estelle. Ah, here at last. I kept wondering when you'd get here. I was practically counting the seconds. So you were invited here too, Mayor. Hey, wait. You were waiting for us? How did you know we were coming? I heard from Mayor Klaus. I heard about a pair of children who entered the tournament, won its championship, and were invited to a grand royal banquet in the castle. If I'd known, I would have cancelled my appointments and come cheer you on. Begging your pardon, ma'am, but that would have been quite impossible given the circumstances. Yes, I'm aware. I'm trying to be polite. Ha ha ha, don't worry, I know how busy you must be. I'm sure the Queen has no time to waste at a banquet, what with everything else going on. What has Duke done in thinking? That captain was so stubborn about inviting me too. I had no real choice but to accept. Do you mean Captain Emilitha? Yes, that's her. Her words were polite enough, but she gave me an evil eye while she spoke them. I dared not refuse her request. I haven't heard from General Morgan in quite some time. Wait, does that mean you haven't heard any word from the Heckengate? The General is unavailable, is the longest message I've been able to wring from them. It would seem he's busy with these anti-terrorist countermeasures or what have you. I had hoped he'd be in attendance at the banquet tonight, but I guess he couldn't pull himself away. What do you think about all of this, Mayor? Putting mayors from every city in the same place at a time like this. Well, if the Queen were to be in attendance, I would expect some announcement of no small importance, but as it is, this feels like the Duke has too much time on his greasy, chubby hands. He's letting his position of royal proxy go to his head. That sounds about right. But there might still be some kind of official announcement, don't you think? Well, whatever may come of the night, the Grand Chef here is the best in all of the kingdom. I plan to enjoy the dinner, pay my respects to Her Majesty, and return to Beau's post-haste. Okay. Does sound like, getting all the mayors in one location and blowing the place up. That would be ideal for a terrorist, right? Too bad the terrorist is us. No one's in this room. That's our room. Oh, look, there is the guy from the academy and whoever the hell that is. Oh, it's Klaus. It's like, who is that asshole? Joshua, still, you made it. It's been quite a while. Dean Collins. You were invited to the banquet as well, sir? I just arrived today via airship from Ruin. A little merry old birdie told me you two won the tournament. Jill and everyone else will be so happy to hear it. Thank you. I had no idea we'd be seeing you here, Dean Collins. Dean Collins is a member of the Royal Assembly and a man of great respect in Liberal. It's only fitting to be given a seat at this banquet. A man of great respect, he says. You flatter me, Mayor. What's the Royal Assembly? It's a meeting held once per year to address matters affecting the kingdom. The Queen, mayors of every city, and other representatives all come together to try solving various problems of state. Wow, sounds big. So all of those guys have been invited here tonight too? No, I'd say only about half. Her Majesty is still ill and General Morgan is away on official military business, and Mayor Dalmore of Ruin was arrested in that nasty affair. And Professor Russell. He is a bit too entrenched in too many unknowns right now. We don't know how true all of this talk is of the Royal Guardsmen being involved in some underground terrorist organization. It's hardly the time to be holding a feast at all, if you ask me. Well, we can use this chance to see where Duke Dunnan stands on all these issues. We need his permission to have an audience with Her Majesty regardless. Yes, that's the biggest issue here, without a doubt. Barring us from seeing Her Majesty is the height of idiocy and mismanagement. I would like to pay my respects to Princess Claudia as well, but it's the same story. Princess Claudia is the Queen's granddaughter, right? Does she live here in the castle? No, it's my understanding her actual residence is elsewhere, but I'm told she's come to the capital as of a few days ago. She's here then. I'd really love to meet her. I'm sure you'll have a chance. Alright, let's see who else is here. That was our room, right? I don't know what this room is. Like a... Oh, I guess it's just a library. That's cool, I guess. Let's check out the other side of the castle, then. Can't go in there. I think we can we? Oh, we can. But nobody's here. Empty. And on this side... Any more guests? Oh look, it's the factory chief. Estelle, Joshua, Mr. Murdoch, I thought you might be here. With mayoral class individuals on the guest list, we had a feeling you might also be in attendance. I must say I never expected you two to win a tournament championship and ended up hobnobbing in Grand Cell Castle. Costious kids to the bone you are. Heh, it took more than our upbringing to get here. Lots of people helped along the way. So it's been a few days. Have there been any developments? Well, right after you left for the capital, Captain Amelitha from the Intelligence Division came knocking. She forced me to come to this banquet, but I kept my mouth shut about Lestrum Fortress. Professor Russell and company are still on the run, too. Army hasn't found him yet. But the longer we keep this up, the less chance they have. It's really only a matter of time. I asked Captain Amelitha if I could see Her Majesty and wish her well, but no luck. I was flat out refused. So in other words, we definitely aren't going to be able to do this the easy way. We sure aren't, but don't you worry, because we've totally got that covered. We will get the Professor's message to Her Majesty one way or another.